CBT Naruto.
Presented by EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. And now we go down to the first hole. Frank, you've been there so many times. Really nothing like the first tee of a brand new championship.
The thought of the unknown. The beauty of sport, you win the golf course. Doesn't get any better, actually.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Frank, what's the player facing now with this approach shot here at the first?
Well, Rich, that tee shot looked like a draw off the tee. The second shot, because of that bunker just short right of that green, suits the cut coming in here.
This is a good-looking shot. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. And getting ready for the putt. So they get it to 2 under with that birdie. To the second hole now, par 4, only 371 yards. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
It's really a layup hole here. No need to hit driver down there. The biggest bunker in the distance there is about 300 yards. You have to avoid that. Nothing wrong with hitting an iron or even a hybrid off this.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. All right, Frank, what's the player looking at here on the second hole with the approach shot?
Well, Rich, notice the bunker that cuts into the green on the left side. It turns it into a crescent-shaped green. So really there's 3 distinct sections, the one in the back, the one in the middle, and the front. Just be very wary of where the flag is here.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
And that drops for another birdie. 2 in a row to start the round. Moving to the third hole to par 4 again. This one 471 yards.
I'm loving that balance.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, it may be obvious you'd rather have a ball sitting up perfectly in these fairways as opposed to the deep rough off to the left or right. But how is a player able to take advantage when he has that good lie?
Well, anything better than that would be sitting on a tee. That is a perfect lie. It almost guarantees good contact.
Don't know if it's good enough for a win, but that is good enough to make the highlights of
Let's
the night.
get it.
Eagle,
Let's
Frank.
go.
Some movement on the leaderboard.
That'll feed the wife and kids.
For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the fourth. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, we have already seen some excellent play. Frank, what are some of the keys to keeping this early momentum?
Basically just trying to do the same things. We're seeing good driving, good approach play, and very good speed on the green right now. Keep doing the same thing.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Frank, you've navigated so many leaderboards in your career. This is the way to do it, isn't it?
Oh, there's plenty of holes ahead too, Rich. Third place, a really good position to be playing from here on in.
Well, here we are at the first par 5 of the day, the fifth, 535 yards. Frank, break it down.
It's called double trouble. Reason why, there's the lake on the tee shot on the left side, and then he's reversed it up there on the second shot. He put the lake on the right.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Now the second shot to the par 5. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Well, how'd you like that one right there?
Eagle, out of nowhere.
I'm into third place. Frank, a long par 3 here at the 6th, 255 yards. Club selection obviously is crucial.
Yeah, and length is very important here. Something that can fly high and land soft is obviously going to make that green play a little bit bigger. If you get a breeze off the right or left to right into, this hole becomes very challenging.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
Really. This is that awkward length.
Frank, that looked good to me. Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold, very bold. No mistake made there with the par.
Frank, this is like a big water park here at PGA West. We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
I've never, ever seen anyone try and drive this green. So it's just a layup. You see the bunker down there in the distance. That really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number. Something that you got a full shot in, whether that be a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a wedge. You'd like to have a full club in here.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Getting set for another approach, our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
Oh, look out, this could be wet, Frank.
All right.
Heading towards the hazard.
Just
Close.
averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Will make birdie if he holds this putt. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Well, Frank, here at the par 5 8th, 559 yards. Looks as though the player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par 5s are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little offline, then it just becomes a 3-shotter like it is for everybody else.
Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it.
All right.
Headed for the green. He
Close.
gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Now comfortably inside that cut line, the former national champ makes birdie. Frank, the 9th hole, a par 4 measuring 452 yards. This is no picnic.
This is the toughest tee shot on the front side. The easy way to bail out down the left side, it might appear that way off the tee, but then it becomes a zigzag hole where it's very easy to clock up something like a 6. The bunker down that right side, just 300 yards to get past that, but it's almost like he gives you an option there. If you do want to challenge that right side, the bunker just might save you from going in the water. But there's no question, the best drive is down the right, but it's the most dangerous one.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. That's fine.
Excellent drive right there, Frank.
Circa 310.
So, Frank, we know that the players petitioned back in the 80s to move the PGA Tour event away from PGA West. It's coming back in 2016. But what did Pete Dye say about golf courses being fair or unfair?
Well, he said it actually. We try to say it with a chuckle, but he always said that golf's not a fair game. So why build a golf course that's fair?
Do you agree with that?
I do now. I think everything has to align itself together. When you looked at the equipment that the players were using, wooden drivers and balls that spun around, they had trouble on windy days. And these golf courses, they really were brutal. But I think now that the ball goes further, the introduction of the metal-headed driver, the utility clubs, all of those things have made these golf courses really come back into favour again. Look at what Jason Day did in 2015 at the PGA Championship at Whistling Straits on a Pete Dye golf course. That's how you have to play the game now. We have to embrace change.
How difficult is this golf course at PGA West? Well, it was ranked 8th on this year's Golf Digest, America's 20 toughest golf courses. Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
And now the second shot here at this par 5. Frank, what's involved here in the third shot now at the par 5 11?
Just really setting up a good angle for that third shot. This is, when you lay up, it always pays just to check where the flag is. You want to sort of have a nice, comfortable look or angle to the flag.
This is a good-looking shot. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
And getting ready for the putt. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. To the par 4 12th here at PGA West, short at 363 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
So they'll tap in. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, this is no easy shot here at the par 3 13th.
Yeah, 13th hole. I mean, it's so appropriate, the number of the hole for this this design by Pete Dye. Wooden bulkheads, I mean, they give you sort of that harsh look. And this is just an absolute scorecard wrecker. You get a little cavalier here, you'll just rack up a number. There's nothing wrong with just hitting it to the right side of this green, just taking a 3.
This one has a chance to be close. Just a beautiful approach shot. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, what's the best way to make 3 here at this 389-yard par 4 14th?
I'm not sure, really. I know there's 2 definitive options, hitting it down the left or carrying over the bunker. And I think that's another example of Pete Dye. There's one of those holes you never really know if you've made the right play until you finish the hole.
Moving into this second shot here at hole number 14.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Terrific golf shot, and now that for an easy birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Now at the 15th, par 4, 468 yards. It is nicknamed Turning Home as we are making our way towards the close of this round.
Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
315. Frank, the 15th is called Turning Home. Time now to turn on the jets, and a good chance.
Yeah, after a good drive, once again, height's going to be rewarded here with the second shot. See the way that green is protected by the bunkers. So if you can come in here really high, get that to land soft, there's a lot of flags on this green that you can go at.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. Go ahead and do that for birdie. Now the par 5 16th, dog leg, and it's at 600 yards, so a little bit of an advantage to the big bomber, Frank.
Yeah, they can almost take a big chunk out of this hole by going down the left side. If you can take that bunker out of play, and that's a big hit to get past that, then all of a sudden, shortest point between two places is a straight line. You've really reduced this hole into something closer to 570 yards.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Wouldn't say he's ecstatic, but not unhappy either.
24 feet. There'll be a lot of players much further away than that on this hole.
And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. This is for his birdie. Good putt. So, Frank, you arrive on the tee box. What are you thinking here as you look out at the hole they call Alcatraz, par 3 17th at 168 yards?
Well, we've seen it all here, Rich, from that hole-in-one that Lee Trevino had in the Skins game all the way back in 1987 to people splashing away left, right, and center. No advice here. You can see what's in front of you.
Stuck the follow-through right there. This could be really good. On the green, and a chance for birdie. Getting set now over the putt. Continues to roll the ball very well. Well, we've arrived at Alcatraz, the signature hole here at PGA West. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That will be a great look at birdie. And it drops for birdie.
Rich, in that great opportunity, name on top of the leaderboard. It is only round one.
Good place to be.
Night. We had 18 holes and 19 was our score. Shout out to Supergirl Season 5, Episode 2, coming out today on October 3rd, 2019. Today is October 3rd, 2019. And yeah, it's amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh like I said it would be. And yeah, I'm Green Lantern, so yeah, shout out to that. And also shout out to Green Lantern, and just shout out to Supergirl. She's amazing. And also shout out to what's this movie, Gemini Man, coming out last week. A couple days ago, 2 days ago, on October 11th, 2019. Like I said, today is October 13th, 2019. And yeah, it came out on Friday, today Sunday, came out last week, so yeah. Shout out to that. And, it's amazing, and Will Smith is amazing, so yeah. That movie is amazing, and Will Smith is also amazing. Alright. And also shout out to all the NFL football games that happened today. Those are amazing also. And hold up. And also shout out to NBA preseason basketball happening today. You know, some games in basketball also. Like the Washington Wizards versus Milwaukee Bucks. That was today. So yeah. And with all of that being said, CBC Naruto. Over and out. And the song also about the Iron Man theme song and the Avengers theme song, like mixed, combined together. Alright. CBC Naruto over and out. And also my Avengers Infinity War versus Endgame. Alright, CBC Naruto over and out.